what's up? It's Chachi, and today is gonna be weird. I asked you guys to send in some weird or uncomfortable or awkward questions for me to answer, so we're just gonna get into it. I have no idea what to expect. I don't know what you guys want to know. I mean, I know some things y'all want to know. I guess we'll just pop right into it. We won't start with that one. Okay. What's the most embarrassing thing that you've done but no one has ever seen? One person saw. Just to catch you guys' attention, we're gonna start off with this story. This is a poop story. I have stomach problems. I get stomach aches all the time. My metabolism moves really fast, so I poop a lot. Yes, guys, girls do poop. Good amounts of poop. So I was maybe 12, 13 in Houston, Texas, where I was born. And my sister, one of my sisters, Leslie, is probably one of the slowest drivers in the world. And we were driving on the freeway and it just happened. I had to poop. And it was bad. Like, it was just like this volcano erupted of stomach ache inside of me. And I look over and I'm like, Leslie, I got to go to the bathroom, hurry up. She's like, I'm going as fast as I can. Remind you, she's going like 40 miles an hour on the freeway and I'm literally about to soil my pants. So and then I start scrambling, looking around like, what, do you have a bag in here? Do you have a bag? Because if I don't make it, I'm gonna go in the bag. So she's like drooling, laughing, trying to drive, so it's making her drive slower. And it was time. So I looked over her and I go, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. And I poop in her car right where I was sitting. And guys, it wasn't solid. I'll just leave it at that. And she's laughing like, you're pooping in my car. So it happened. I felt so much more relief. I was like getting goosebumps from how bad I needed to use the restroom. And so then we get home and she gets me out of the car and she hoses me down with the water hose, and that's that. So yeah, welcome to my awkward Q&A. Oh God, I really pooped in the car. Well, if you weren't listening, now you are. Why did I stop dancing for a while? So as you guys may or may not know, my personal life is really freaking crazy, and I lost it for a while. I lost like meaning to life. I was really depressed at 17. I was going through a lot of family stuff, relationship stuff, and just life stuff. I had to grow up really fast, and it wasn't necessarily the easiest, and there were people missing from my life that I needed but couldn't have, or wasn't good for me to have. And also, I've been dancing 20 years almost, and my body hurts, and I have knees that crack every time I walk, my hips pop, everything. Dancing really takes a toll on your body, and the kind of stuff that I did really hurt too, but it all comes down to just I didn't have meaning for my life. And with any passion, sometimes you lose it, but dancing is always who I am, and will always be what got me here to you guys. And I never gave up. I just did pump the brakes a little bit, but this year we're rolling back into it and we're getting crazy. And yeah, I'm just working on a few dance collabs right now, but yeah, I never like gave up. I just, you know, everybody needs a mental break and time to go through the motions with emotion. So yeah. Do I want to be with Matt Stefanina? There's actually two questions here, if we were ever a thing, or do I want to be with him? Matt is probably one of my oldest friends. We've been dancing together for almost 10 years. There is, no, we're not into dating each other. He's just a really close friend that we love each other so much. But no, there will never be a ship that can set sail. But Matt is a really good friend. Hey Matt. Are you afraid of death? Okay, so when I was younger, like 4, I used to throw fits, like crying fits about dying. Like I would just scream and pound on the floor, and my siblings were like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't want to get old and die. They're like, Chachi, you're 4. It is a scary thing. I actually think about death quite too often. And it's weird because I don't have a lot of deaths in my family, but I also am a crazy person and put myself in insane situations. But then I look at Yuka and I'm like, okay, he's still alive. It's a weird, touchy subject. I've grown out of that fear. It used to be really, really bad, but I've grown out of it, and I can't let fear limit my life. So if something bad's gonna happen, then at least I'm doing something I love. How many tattoos do I have? This is a really awkward one, but I have a few that I could never show anybody other than one person. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I just have 12. I thought I had 13. I might have 13. I really don't know. I have 12 that I could count right now. I started off last year with 2, and here I am a year later. So like, show us your toes. You asked it to be awkward. I'm gonna make sure I don't got trailer baby feet right now. Here are my toes. These are my toes. Can you see them? That might have fed into some people's fetishes, but we're moving on. Gosh, it is actually unreal how many toe requests there are. Do I have any weird phobias? So many. I have this like thing where if someone makes like a throw up face or a pukey face or does the gag noise, like if I gag, sounds wrong, I won't throw up, but if someone else gags, I will vomit. It happened because when I turned 21, I got a little crazy with the shots, and I was only doing shots for a good amount of time, and I just kind of screwed myself over. So I can't even look at a shot. On my birthday, actually, people were like, oh, let's get tequila shots, this and that. People talking about tequila shots, Jasmine had to run me to the bathroom so I didn't barf all over the table. So I have this weird pukey thing. I throw up a lot. I throw up most mornings. I'm not pregnant, but I throw up most mornings. And nights. But I'm okay. I don't know what it is. I really gotta go to a doctor. I'm afraid of the dark. I'm terrified of the dark. Like I run. I'm a runner. If I turn off a light in the room, I jet to the nearest light and turn it on. I don't like being home alone, especially because our house is like all windows, so it's I'm a little bit. I'm a scaredy cat, but I love getting scared, which is like why I love Halloween and going to haunted houses, and I watch horror movies. And it sucks because I have the urge to watch horror movies when I'm home alone. So I'm scared of like little things, but I'll go shark diving without a cage with an open wound, which I did, and I'm alive. Have you ever farted and blamed someone else? Absolutely. I blame Rex all the time. Rex has some stinky toots, but I try not to fart a lot when I'm home, like around Yuka or anybody. I fart around like Maddie and Jasmine, which is like totally different, but I totally blame Rex all the time. I hope Yuka never sees this. Do you pee in the shower? Everybody does. Come on. You're lying if you say you don't. Is cereal soup?
Petty Trawa appears to serve cereal and soup. Does that one sound good?
Sure.
Perfect. I can call that location or get directions. Which would you like?
I don't know how that happened. My phone said something. Oh, I heard Siri. How old were you when your parents sat you down for the talk, and what did you say or not say about the birds and the bees? I am the youngest of 5, and I kind of was allowed to watch whatever. I think by the 5th child, kind of just give up. So I knew what that stuff was like at 4, but I truly didn't understand it until I was in high school. But I knew it was something that grown-ups did and that I should stay away from it. Yes, like when we go to movies, my mom would cover my eyes and things like that, but I knew about sex at a very early age. I also went to Catholic school, so if you go to Catholic school, you know that you learn about inappropriate things. As opposed to going to public school. Like, I learned more nerdy things in Catholic school than I did in public school, so hallelujah. I'm sorry, Jesus. Also, my parents never had to talk with me. I just kind of figured it out the easy way. Have I ever waxed down there? Yes, once, myself. I guess another phobia of mine, or is it a phobia? I don't know. I don't like hair, you know? So for my eyebrows down since I was in 5th grade, nothing. But I also have very sensitive skin and I grow hair overnight, so it's never like it's fully shaved for like a day. And then, you know, Chewbacca's little sister made her comeback. One of my older friends, she is Brazilian. She waxes her Reese's Buttercup on her own. She offered to help me, but I'm a very big DIY fan, so she told me what to do, and she stood outside the door. It was her husband, and my ex at the time standing outside the door. I was closing it, and I'm on the ground, just, you know, doing. Oh, Rexy the squirrel. What's up, Popeyes? Come here. You can hear Mommy tell this nasty story. I tried to do it on my own, and what I realized is when you do it on your own, as soon as you pull, your natural reaction is to stop. So I really only got a patch done. But trust me, that patch was bare for a really long time. It definitely lasts longer, but I'm not a fan of the grow out process for waxing, so it was a one-time thing that I would never do again. Isn't this boy so handsome? Thank you guys so much for sending in your questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't believe I just told my poop story, but you know, it's out there now. I love you guys with all of my heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also hit that notification button if you haven't already. Yeah, I think that's it. Until next time, bye.